Okay, so good morning, everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's exclusive webinar on Gemini, Google's groundbreaking AI for Google Workspace. So, on behalf of entire WIPL team, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this exciting look into the future of work. We are thrilled to have you here, and we deeply appreciate your continued partnership and trust in WIPL and Google Cloud. So we have an action-packed agenda for the next 40 minutes filled with insights, demos, and real-world use cases that will demonstrate how Gemini can truly transform your productivity and collaboration within Google Workspace. So before we dive in, I'd like to introduce our esteemed CEO, Ravish Gupta sir, who will share a few words of welcome and set the stage for our discussion. So over to you, sir.
So thank you, Dhananjay, and hello, good morning, everyone. Namaste and a very warm welcome to all of you. And thank you so much for joining in such on a busy Thursday morning. All of you turning up in such a huge numbers is it's my gratitude. So it's truly inspiring to see so many of our valued customers here today, eager to explore the possibilities of Google Gemini. At WIPL, we are committed to bringing you cutting-edge solutions that empower your businesses, and we believe Gemini is a transformative game changer. About 55% of organizations across the globe have already adopted AI to varying degrees, suggesting increased automation for many businesses in the near future. Generative AI is rapidly reshaping how we work, and Gemini is at the forefront of this evolution. Imagine AI that not only understands your need, but also anticipates them, making your work more efficient, creative, and collaborative. With Gemini, you can automate routine tasks, generate creative content, derive insightful data from all your Google Sheets. And that's just the start. And all of this you can do from your Google Workspace. So today, with all of us, you'll witness firsthand how this powerful AI can seamlessly integrate into your workflow, boosting productivity and sparking innovation. Let's go to a situation. Imagine drafting emails, creating documents, and organizing data with an intelligent assistant that learns and adapts to your styles and preferences. Not even your wife can do that, right? So I'm thrilled to embark on this journey of discovery with you. Let's dive into the world of Gemini and see how it can unlock new potential for your organization, turning challenges into opportunities and ideas into reality. To guide us through this fascinating landscape of generative AI and Gemini's capabilities, we have Mr. Mohit and Mr. Johann, our esteemed customer success managers from Google JAPAC. Right now, Mohit will demonstrate how Gemini can revolutionize your business operations and provide insights into how you can leverage this technology to stay ahead of the curve and your competition. So I will not take much of your time because I know you're all waiting for Mohit to come over and start showing you all about Gemini. So over to you, Mohit.
Hi, hi team. I hope I'm audible to everybody.
Yes, you are.
Oh, thank you so much. Extremely sorry for being late. Thank you, Dhananjay, and thank you, Ravish, for the opportunity. I just want to thank everybody who joined this call, especially I think it's still 11 a.m. in India, so I know it's pretty early. And thank you so much for your time. Let's share a screen. Okay, so let's start with the agenda, right? So today we will keep it in both Hindi and English. So I hope everybody can understand, right? So in today's agenda, as mentioned before, we're gonna talk about what is generative AI, why Gemini, what is Gemini for Google Workspace, our commitment to privacy and security, and how Gemini help your business. So what is generative AI? So generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence AI that help humans create content such as text and images. So we work in a company. So generative AI basically is there to help us to create more content, text and images to improve our productivity. It's basically a new era of work, and jitne bhi hamare employees hain, basically all the humans, we just want them to be more productive collaborative, and creative. Just to make it more simpler, I'll explain you in a very layman term. So basically through generative AI, हम किसी भी टेक्स्ट को ऑडियो को वीडियो से कोड जनरेट कर सकते हैं. सो बेसिकली एक जनरेटिव एआई मॉडल में वी कैन टेक इनपुट सच एज टेक्स्ट, इमेज, ऑडियो, वीडियो एंड कोड एंड जनरेट न्यू कंटेंट इनटू एनी ऑफ द मोडालिटीज मेंशन. आपने कोई टेक्स्ट डाला, उसको इमेज में क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, and then किसी इमेज को सॉन्ग में, and then turn video into a text. This is how powerful generative AI is. So this slide is all about how Google is a pioneer in AI. Our AI generally basically started from way back in 2000. In this slide, we are just trying to figure out 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 22. As you can see, every year we are improving our AI. If you see, we challenge ourselves every year. So 2015, Pan Huey, he's basically European champion, and through Google DeepMind's AlphaGo, we defeated him. 2016, we took one more challenge, and through Google's DeepMind, we are able to resolve 50 eye diseases with a single screening. 2017 में we invented transformer, kickstarting the LLM revolution. 18 में we started first language model, call it BERT, and so on in 19, 20, and 22. So basically, what we do, we take continuous challenge to ourselves in the field of AI since long time, and we are basically doing groundbreaking innovation to help everybody, not only with their work, in curing some diseases also, and get to know it way before they occur to you. Why Gemini? This is one of the most important questions, and we're going to cover it in the next slide. So as you see, everybody is using Google Workspace. Like either if you don't use Google Workspace, you are using Google. So you see, we have put AI to work for 3 billion users in Google Workspace. And again, you see, every year we are doing something new. We are doing something innovative in our product just to make your productivity keeps on improving. In 2015, we started suggest as action, chart suggestion. 2016 में answers, explore and malware detection करा है. Then you see in 17, we introduced grammar suggestion, smart reply, formal acceleration. 18 में smart compose. So you see, you all are using these functionalities every day while you are using Google Workspace. So what we do is every year we keep on improving. We have constantly leveraged AI to solve some of the toughest challenges in the market, and this is what we do. We are integrating AI new features in our product, in all our SKUs, in a way to help you in your decision making and to increase your productivity. This is the main objective of generative AI. So see, since 2015, we have constantly leveraged AI to solve some of the toughest challenges in the market, and you all are using it. आप Gmail में आप search हो गया, translate हो गया, photo हो गया. So basically, I'm in Malaysia, and when I moved in Malaysia from India, you go to some places and you feel like कि कुछ language का आपको issue आता है. So translate can help you there. Photo search we all use every day. Self-driving car, we also like 20 million miles of autonomous driving we already achieved. To Gmail, you can see smart reply, spam classification. And the best example is YouTube. Like we get video recommendations and everything. And also, since in Google, we really care about the planet, so we have reduced cooling energy by 40%. So this is what we do. And this is what we are doing every year. What is Gemini for Google Workspace? Yeah, we are going to cover the next slide. So you see, this is the welcome to Gemini era. We can do chat, write, create, analyze, meet, and with Gemini. This is what we do using Google Workspace. So we have integrated Gemini in all of these functionality, which can make your decision making easy and can enhance productivity. Yeah, you see. So first is a boundless productivity. Gemini can answer your questions and solve problems, helping your workforce accomplish tasks more quickly and freeing them up to do what they do best. So if you have any complex question, you can ask Gemini. Gemini will answer you. जो काम आप पहले, let's say you are doing it 20 minutes, 30 minutes, through Gemini you can do it very fast. And इससे आपकी productivity काफी improve सकती है. Seamless integration, because you all are using Google Workspace and Google Gemini. So Gemini comes baked into both Google Workspace and Google Cloud, putting easy access to the power of AI at your fingertips. Third is limitless benefit. Gemini can be used for writing, for coding assistant, creative design, expert advisory, data analyst. So you can use Gemini for each and every functionality. कोई slide create करनी है आपको, कोई data analyze करना है आपको, कोई बहुत ही professional email draft करना है आपको, through Gemini you can use and you can do everything. So here, as I mentioned before, कि आप किसी भी industry में हो या किसी भी vertical में भी हो, आपको कोई डिपार्टमेंट कंपनी में, if you are a chief marketing officer, you are a HR officer, you are in a product team, or you are a CRO, revenue officer, through Gemini you can add value in your system. If you are a chief marketing officer, added value is you can help improve effectiveness of marketing. You want to create some slides, you want to showcase to your management, through Gemini you can do it very quickly. If you are in HR, you want to create a job opening, you need a job description, Gemini can do that for you. It can help optimize your product pricing and positioning also. If you're in product team, this is what you want. You want to know where you want to pitch your product, where are the gaps in the market, so you can push your product there. And then if you're in the revenue department, your main is to improve sales productivity and efficiency. So through Gemini, you can achieve all those things. So I'll just go through in brief with these topics, since my colleague is going to show all of this in detail in his demo. So we have collaboration Gemini into. So now you see Gmail, it can help you write. It can help you connect through Google Meet. It can help you organize your data, and it can help you visualize. So basically in Gmail, it's getting started building structural content and templates. आपको कुछ summary करनी है किसी email की. There are some key points you want to take. Adjusting audience tone and voice. Same आपको marketing में, here's what I'm picturing. So generally, this is the main situation generally जो आपकी marketing team को आता है. So if you want, they want to picturize something and then they want to execute it. Through Gemini, you can do it. If you want to create a slide, you just want to picturize what you want to do, and then Gemini will do it for you. Same with Google Meet, that can generate tailored background to suit the audience and theme of your meeting. Like this meeting, it's all about Gemini, so you can tailor made your background as Gemini. Then again, help organize data, automate the content by generating formatted project trackers, list and other sheets in second, which can help you to analyze your data. This my colleague will show you during his demo. So now, these are the Gemini's SKU: Gemini Business, Gemini Enterprise. Then we have new AI security and AI meeting and messaging. So you can see Gemini in Gmail, Docs, Slides, Sheets, and Meet. Then we have enterprise grade data protection, access to Gemini 1.0 ultra and most capable AI model widely available today. This is what you get in Gemini Business with a 1,000 impression per month limitation. So कुछ limitations है इसके. If you just want to use Gemini for a आपके workforce में for a normal purpose, this is the best solution for it. Then we have Gemini Enterprise, which is obviously more focused about the security purpose. पहले formally Duet AI for Workspace Enterprise इसका नाम था. It will give you full access and uses of Gemini in your workspace apps with additional features of AI-powered meetings and security protection. You can see we'll have enterprise-grade data protection, which is basically the main requirement. Now we have AI security and AI meetings and messaging. For example, AI security help organization to automatically classify their sensitive data. So if we have any sensitive data, which we will automatically classify it. And we are using privacy preserving large language model, and especially we fine tune it for the customer need. आपके हिसाब से will fine tune it. Classified files can be further protected with existing data laws, DLP, and context-aware access policies. Since we all are using Google Workspace, we all are pretty familiarized with these wordings. AI meeting and messaging is basically features such as studio look, studio lighting, studio sound, and take notes of me, allow customer to have more effective and efficient meeting. So this meeting में in our meeting मैंने सुना background में someone was telling please take note. So through Gemini you can even take note and you can make this meeting more effective and efficient. Yeah. In the future, AI meetings and messaging will also provide access to Gemini and Google Chat features such as on-demand conversation, summaries, and automated translation of messages. So yeah. So from here onwards, my colleague Johann will take it. He will take it forward from here. In case if you think he's going too fast, his accent is too heavy, or if there is something you want to please don't just let us know. So I will tell him. Thank you. Over to you, Johann.
Hi, thank you, Mohit. Yes, again, please stop me if I'm going too fast or something. Mohit, please let me know if something happens. All right, first, our commitment to privacy and security. Next slide, please. So first, we take a structurally safe approach to protecting your data. Data stored in the cloud ensures better security and control than locally stored files. This is because cloud data is centrally managed, allowing for immediate access, verification, and easy implementation of DLP, IRM, and zero trust controls. Workspace eliminates the need to patch or protect thick client apps from vulnerabilities, as all Workspace apps are accessed securely through browsers. And Google Workspace requires no on-premises infrastructure, reducing vulnerability to attack. And security practice on Google campuses guard your data in secure infrastructure. So we are completely committed to your confidentiality and privacy of your data. You'll see no ads. Your data is yours to control. You stay in complete and full control, and your apps are always accessible. Whether you ask Gemini to summarize Q3 financial results, take notes in a meeting, write a blog post, or add a unique image to your slide, your data is yours and under your control. In simple terms, this means that Gemini only uses your content to provide more useful responses to your prompts and does not use your content to train or improve Gemini or any other generative AI models. As Mohit mentioned, we have a new feature called AI security. AI security includes AI classification in the drive. AI classification helps organizations automatically identify, classify, and protect sensitive files in Drive using privacy-preserving AI models trained uniquely to the needs of their organization. All you need to do is set up training by setting up the relevant labels, train the model, which typically takes about a week with your designated labelers, users at your organization who can evaluate sensitive files. And finally, turn on automatic classification. Once the model is trained, you're prompted to turn on automatic classification. You can monitor how many files are classified and how accurately on an ongoing basis. Also, we have alpha features, which are now available. You can set this up in the admin console for select OUs and groups. The features are still limited, but we will be rolling them out gradually. So next, how Gemini helps your business. We've consistently seen through our earliest adopters that there's huge value in using Gemini for Google Workspace in 3 functions: sales, marketing, and customer services. Gemini enhances sales team collaboration and productivity, allowing them to focus on pivotal tasks. It helps create effective sales materials, close deals, and track progress. Tailored RFPs and proposals boost business wins. Gemini supports individual needs through customized assistance. In marketing, Gemini helps marketing increase ROI by saving time and money on creative campaigns and research. Gemini for customer service provides writing assistance, data classification, quicker customer responses, and troubleshooting expertise. And now I would like to show a demonstration on how to use Gemini. If I could share my screen, please. Okay, so here I have the Gemini app URL. You can get into the Gemini app by going to your URL and typing in gemini.google.com. And this is the prompt that will come up. For the first thing, let's say you get an email. Your boss says, I need you to solve this. He sends you this churn account. How am I going to solve this problem? This is the only information I have. Let's say I'm going to screen capture this or saving it and put it into an image file. Now I'm back in my prompt. I Control V the photo in here and ask, give me 3 key points about this chart, and hit enter. So with this chart, I got some valuable information. For example, increasing customer churn, revenue loss associated with churn, overall churn rate, and totals. So next, I want to figure out how can I solve this. So I can ask, what are some solutions to reversing this? Oh, great. And it gave me a lot of good results. Now I want to email my manager. He wants me to solve this. So let's see, what can I write? How can I enter this? Let's see, I'm going to write an email. Write an email to my manager, Mr. Reddy, explaining the above. Awesome. So it gives me an urgent concern regarding increasing customer churn. So it gives me a nice little letter about the chart that with the information that they gave me, and also some ways on how to solve this. All I have to do is go down to the share and export. I can either go to Docs or go directly to the Gmail. So I'm going to make a Gmail draft out of this. Click on there and open Gmail. And through Gemini, you will get an automatic prompt into your Gmail. All I have to do is cut the subject, put it into the title section, and enter your name. And then you could just send it to whoever needs to see it in the recipient section. Okay, now back here. Eventually, I get an email from my manager, Mr. Reddy. He says, Johann, I would like for you to give a presentation to the company on improving churn rate. Great. When would you like it, Mr. Reddy? And he says, I'd like it the day after tomorrow. I have no time. How am I going to do this? Okay, I go back to the solutions this gave me. On the solutions section, I'm going to share and export here. I'm going to make it a doc. I'm going to open docs. And this solution section made a doc for me. Now I need to make this into a presentation. How am I going to do this? Okay, I'm going to highlight everything. Here we have this pen with the Gemini star, and it says, help me write. From here, you can do several things. You can change the tone, make it more formal, more casual, however you like. You could summarize it, bulletize it, make it shorter, and you have this custom section here. I'm going to say, make this into an outline for a presentation. And it gives me this outline here. Great. I'm going to just insert it there below. And now I have my ideas for some slides I can make. Okay, next I'm going to save this one here. And I'm going to move over to Google Slides. I'm going to try to customize this a bit. First, I'm going to make a new slide here. And I'm going to click this Create Image with Gemini. For example, I'm going to write a person boarding a plane. And here you can select different styles into photography, something for your background, whatever you like. I'm going to make this a vector art. moment, let me recreate this. There we go. That's a little better. And then you could just click the idea that this gives you. And here you can just paste the idea that I got from there. But I want to change the title a little bit. Solution 2, enhance customer experience. I wanted to make it a little better. Let's change it to onboarding, like boarding a plane. Great. Finally, I want to create an agenda. So I'm going to open a spreadsheet. If you don't know this already, you can do spreadsheet.new, and it will automatically open a spreadsheet for you. Okay, here you have a little option called Help Me Organize. This window will pop up, and I'm going to say, agenda for a 1-hour presentation on how to improve customer churn rate with session description and status. Let's create this chart. And here, it gives me an agenda. And I could just plug and play with what I like here. I'm going to insert this. And here you could just copy and paste the titles from the docs that you had created before. And you can change the name of the presenters as well. I'm going to make this all Mohit. And I'll be nice and do the last section. And here you can change the descriptions and do as you like, and change the times as well. I just completed the solution for the churn rate. I wrote an email to my boss. I created a presentation and the agenda, and I did this all in 5 prompts. That's all I did. And it saved me hours. And that's all I would like to show for today. Thank you very much. I'll bring it back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Johann. So we will pass back to Mohit first. Mohit?
Thank you so much, Johann, for this wonderful demo. Like seriously, it is very easy. Like 5 steps, and you are done with all your work, right? From a simple requirement to all the necessary steps which we need to take, right? Yeah, perfect. So yeah, Dhananjay, is there anything you want to add from your end?
No, I think we are good with a brief demonstration. So I think seeing the possibilities of Gemini, what it can do. So a huge thank you to Johann and Mohit for this incredible deep dive demo. It's clear that this is more than just AI. It's a whole new way to work smarter, not harder. And so speaking of working smarter, we have some exciting news for all the participants here today. So as a thank you for being a valued WIPL customer and for joining us for this webinar, we are offering special promotional pricing on Gemini AI for organizations. So it's our way of helping you get started on this transformative journey, and you will receive those details over the email. So I think we have a quick feedback. Just a moment.
I think, Dhananjay, we can also take some questions. If
Yes, absolutely.
let's open the session for questions, which Mohit and Johann can also take up, and we can also take up from the people who. So, guys, give us a moment, and we would request you to quickly scan through your feedback because that's very important. We will be bringing you more of the sessions from Google and from our side, but we need your feedback. So, if you can quickly give the feedback, and then we'll open the session for some questions, and our team and Mohit and Johann will be able to answer your question. Right. So now we can open the session for questions. Mohit? can we take up some questions from the people? Thank you, first of all, for giving us a wonderful, wonderful demo. And Johann, what you have shown as something that even has opened my eyes, even though we are using AI for like almost Gemini for almost so many months. But this is phenomenal what Gemini can do for all of us. So coming back to Hindi,
Yeah.
आप
Yeah, thanks.
आप सब लोग जो देख रहे हैं, ये तो सिर्फ स्टार्ट है। जेमिनी के साथ आप क्या कर सकते हैं, जो हमारे पास एक लिमिटेड टाइम विंडो थी, उसमें बहुत मुश्किल है कि सारी कैपेबिलिटीज जो जेमिनी की है उसको दिखा पाना और ये बता पाना। बट अगर भी स्टार्ट करेंगे आप लोग, तो द कैपेबिलिटीज जो है एआई की और जेमिनी की, एक कहावत है, कहा जाता है अर्ली बर्ड्स हैव द वर्म्स। तो अभी भी दुनिया में एआई के बारे में बहुत सारी चीजें पता नहीं है। योर कॉम्पिटिशन डजंट नो इट। So I would request and I would invite all of you to be a part of this new tech. It's a revolutionizing thing. After the internet, AI is the next revolution. So it's very important for all of us business owners to be a participant to this. And over to you guys. Now we'll open up the session for the questions. You can unmute
so much,
your.
Ravish. Yeah, so Ravish, what we can do, right? जो भी questions हैं, they can put in the chat, and Johann and I can go over it. Because then you see already 6-7 people raising their hands, right? So instead of going one by one, they all can put their questions in chat, and Johann and I will go through it. Right?
Sure, let's do that.
Okay, Mohit. So I think you can start. There's one first question. Is there a chance that we can use Gemini to create a macro?
Yeah, I can answer that one. Currently, no, you can't create a macro in Google with Gemini. You have to input everything manually at that moment. But I can imagine sometime in the future it would be possible. Gemini is always developing throughout the year.
Okay. Then we have Johann. How can we create a creative via Gemini? This is from Sahil Gupta. How can we create a creative via Gemini?
How can we? Hold on, let me see. I can't see it.
Yeah, from Sahil Gupta, the last question, right?
Last question. Okay. How can we create a creative picture via
Any creative
Gemini?
picture.
Okay, you can. Right now, you can only do it through slides on the Gemini. Let's see. Can you do it? I believe you can. There's an option there.
Sahil, just now the way Johann showed, right? Someone is boarding a plane, something like that, or you're talking about something else, Sahil? Sahil, you can unmute yourself and then
Yeah, hi. No, it is like creating some illustrative image that you have in mind. We are into some designing services, right? So we design some theme over a printing services, right? So if we have some theme in our mind, we need to create that for a client. So that's what like the idea is. Can we do something like that?
Johann, you got the question right?
Yes, I believe you can. Hold on, let me share my screen again. I can show you how to do that real quick. Okay, so you can see here in this the prompt here, you can see this section here, create a new business profile background. So you can, for example, click here, and it gives you the way on how to do it. Create for background photos and what LinkedIn photos, what you like. So from here, you can just like put in some information, and then you can click it back, and it returns like a photo for you.
Can you show me like again how you like did this?
Oh, okay. Yes. This is just the regular the browser. You can just pop it up on gemini.google.com, and you have this option here, and just click it, and it'll give you the directions on how to do it.
All right, I'll try it. Thank you for that.
Of course.
Johann, you can keep your screen like this, right? I will read out some questions. So yeah, it's better if you can show them how they can do it, right? Yeah. So how can we create a presentation for a particular products for our clients?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's basically, yes, it's you just go to here to the Google slide. As I mentioned before, it's basically you have to feed in the information to Gemini itself on what you are doing. Like, for example, specifically, let me go back here to you can go to this help me write section here. Like prepare how do you say, prepare a pitch like for selling, I'm just going to put whatever, like cat food with at least 5 slides. How do you say, selling weight loss cat food, for example, like your cat has been eating too much. And it gives you an idea like this. It gives you the idea of like the title slides, the problem statement, the benefits. And then from here, like I showed before, you just copy over into this section, like what slides you like. And again, you could just create like photos here. For example, like a cat eating food. No, it did. For example, just hit the cat eating food, and then just copy and paste the slides from the document you created earlier into this section. I know sometime in the future that they're going to make it much more easier to actually create the slides and presentations within the Google Slides itself.
Okay. And it's like, do we need to put data sets to customize Gemini according to our industry, or all answers would be generic?
You do have to give like some data sets. You have to give a certain amount of information specifically on what you want to do.
Yeah, you have to mention, right, which industry you are basically targeting or which industry you are catering, right?
Yes,
Because
be specific. Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Sinha and top asks, I am in farming and selling farm products. What help I can get? So this can help you to identify where you can sell your farming products, where is the gap in the market, what price point you can check. It will give you all the data before you launch a product, or just to make sure कि आप अपना product कहाँ पर pitch कर सकते हैं. So for sales, this can tell you basically everything if you want to pitch your product or if you want to see where is the gap in the market. Yes. Similar to the follow-up questions, can I create a magazine ad just from the brand logo and description?
Okay, sorry. So in the magazine industry,
Yeah,
I'm
so
sorry,
it's
one more time.
basically similar to the follow-up question, right? So can I create a magazine ad just from the brand logo and description?
You can. I guess it's very similar to this previous one of the person asking
that's enough
this
information, right? We have
photo.
brand
Yes.
logo. Yeah, we have brand logo and we have description. So yeah, that's all we need. Yeah.
Oh, so find inspiration for your new logo. You can use this section as well.
Then Rahul question is there a chance to summarize the tender bidding documents to cut down the time?
Oh, make them shorter?
Yeah.
Yes.
We
For
have
example.
we have summarized this, right? Yeah.
Yes, like for example here, like this previous one that I showed.
Yes.
You can just hit the select all section. You have this help me write section here and click summarize.
One is
and it'll give
sure,
and it gives you a short. Oh, sorry.
Hi, Johann. I'm sorry I'm interrupting. Hello, John. I'm really sorry if I disturbed you. I missed my point. Could you please repeat again? I was on some another call in regards to the LinkedIn.
Oh, hi. Yes.
Johann, can I say that if it is okay or if it is possible that we can convert that image in from a tender document into some image, and then we can get all the data in that image format and summarize it like you have done?
Oh, like getting like the HTML information and such.
Not HTML information, but see, at times we get all the tender or bidding documents either in PDF format or some scanned images. So
okay.
when the scanned images are there, the readability of the document is very difficult. So that's why I'm asking if it is possible, we can create that image, that scanned document into an image and summarize that document.
Yes, good question. Here, for example, I can give you hold on, let me open a file that I have somewhere else. Give me one moment, please. Let me show you this. Like, for example, you have a balance sheet. Don't worry, everybody, these aren't real, like a real balance sheet for any company. But for example, this is like in Japanese, and it's also a little faded, so you can't see very well. All you have to do is do a screen capture on this and convert it into an image file. And then you can just plug it into here, like I showed in the beginning of the you just copy and paste the image in here, and then give me this in what is it called in English? Chart format.
Johann, I think we are
Oh,
still
sorry.
looking at the screenshot.
My apologies.
Yeah.
My apologies. So
Thank you.
all I did was I inserted this photo, like I did like this, and then I entered this prompt. Give me this chart in chart format, and it was in Japanese, but it converted into English for me. And then you could just export this into sheets. And then from, as you can see here, it converted into sheets, and here you can edit it as you like. So just to reiterate, I just copied this, moved it into Gemini, and asked it to put it in chart format, and exported it to sheets.
Yeah, okay. So just to let everybody knows, right, in the chat section, you can see a lot of links from Lisa, right? Is use Gemini for marketing, how Gemini protects your data. And then you can see a link how Gemini in Gmail, Doc Sheets, Slides and Meets protected your data, right? Because I can see there are a lot of questions about the security and the data privacy, right? You feel free to click on those links, and you will get to know that how secure your data is going to be when you use Gemini. Okay. Can Gemini behave like a...
Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to know, can you please help me with the question what I've raised so far?
Can I have your name? So I'll search for a question, right?
Raj. I have a message with the name of Raj.
Oh, is it Raj Bakrania? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So Johann, the question is it possible to send AI connections with Gemini, AI for LinkedIn, and auto commenting like Sally AI?
Sally AI is a tool which is connected with the ChatGPT 4 and ChatGPT 3.5.
Okay.
So, do we have any kind of integrations with other third-party tools like Sally? Sally, is it only integrated with ChatGPT?
Yeah,
Okay.
currently, yes. Currently, no, there is no connections with that due to security reasons. But I can't say whether there will be such availability in the future.
Okay, so at this stage, there is no tool such as something like that which is integrated with Gemini AI, right?
Correct.
Where I cannot send any kind of connections or auto commenting or any kind of thing with the LinkedIn.
Correct. At the moment, there isn't.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Of course.
I have one question for Dhananjay as well. Dhananjay is from Colonel Rajiv Sahni. He's like, what all support we can expect from WIPL once we start using Gemini?
So WIPL is all available, Rajiv sir, for you. So as we've guided you in the past with respect to any business challenges, so yes, you can bring up the cases to us. What are your business challenges? And we can see how Gemini can, quickly help it resolve, whether it's drafting proposals, presentations, or anything else. Making an entire marketing year calendar. All these things can happen with Gemini in just a few minutes. So yes, WIPL is all there to support you.
Thanks, Dhananjay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, Mohit. Before we continue, I just would like to check with Dhananjay. We still have time, Dhananjay?
It's already 1 hour, sorry. So yeah.
Yeah. So I think Mohit, we can wrap up in next 5 to 7 minutes. We can quickly answer a few questions that are left, if it's possible.
So most of the questions, Dhananjay, it's all about I'm a designer and I need various images for designing. So how Gemini helpful for me, right? So the most of the questions about the the image creation and designing part, which I think Johann already covered.
Okay.
Right. Is the image created by Gemini copyright free, or does it depends on the case by cases? So it's more about the designing part only, like how can we generate this photo, and yeah, so it's mostly about that. I will request again to everyone just to click on the sheet, just the links which shared by our team, like with Lisa and Detar, because they are really going to be helpful for you, right? Like speech to text can be used on Vertex AI, collaboration with Gemini in Google Sheets. So when you click on this link, so let's say if you have a question on Google Sheet, right? When you click on the link is collaborate with Gemini in Google Sheet. It will give you the full detail. How can you use Gemini in Google Sheet, right? So yeah, just click on those links. It's going to be super important.
Dhananjay, I think we can quickly wrap up now since majority of questions have been answered. And just
So
a quick
yeah. Any questions that remain unanswered? So I would
we can
request,
take a break.
yes, since all of you are customers, so you can reach out to us anytime with your questions and we'll be happy to answer it.
Yeah, Dhananjay, I'll scan again, right? This is more about just the image creation and the designing part, right? So I'm assuming a lot of customers are here from the marketing side and they want to know how to create those perfect slides. Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay, so thank you again, Dhananjay and the WIPL team for giving us this opportunity. We are really thankful. Let's try to make everyone's lives easy and very productive, and hope to get more and more Gemini users moving forward. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Mohit and Johann, for the wonderful presentation. It was really insightful, and I hope the audience also found it equally interesting. So, I have started seeing WhatsApp messages coming to me that, Dhananjay, how can this be done? Dhananjay, how can this be done? So, yes, we are all, pumped up to answer your questions, get on call with you, see how Gemini can be useful. So, Ravish, sir, over to you with the ending note.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. As we wrap up this enlightening session, I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of you. आज Thursday afternoon है और इस वक्त भी आप इतने सारे लोग आए हैं तो Mohit, I, Dhananjay, and all the Google team is extremely thankful to you. Your engagement truly made this webinar a success. So we hope, now I've seen the questions, the amount of questions that are coming, we know you're excited about the possibilities of Google Gemini, as we are. And this transformative AI technology holds immense potential. Now, what we'll do is we'll take up your questions from here. We will build another session, and then we'll come back to you. We'll hold another session, which will have some practical demos on, the kind of questions you have. But for now, as the time doesn't permit us to, take the session any further, so I would like to extend a special thanks to the entire Google team, to Mohit, Johann, for your insightful presentations. Some of them were like mind-boggling, and for guiding us through this incredible capabilities of Gemini. To all our dear customers who have been here at WIPL, we are committed to supporting your journey with Gemini and Google. If you have any further questions, which we know you have mentioned a lot of questions, but our team is there. So when you need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Dhananjay, you have आपके पास Dhananjay का mobile number भी है, team के mobile numbers है, WhatsApp है. Please reach out to us. So with that, thanks once again, and we look forward to continuing this journey of transformation with you. Have a great day.